everyone, it's Ray Gaucher back with you once again. Welcome to another edition of After God's Own Heart. The title of this video, Hold On To Your Faith. And I did upload a video previous to this with the same title, but I wasn't quite happy with the way it turned out. And I apologize for those that left comments on there, but I wanted to revise it. I wanted to do it a little bit differently. I think some things that I have to learn, and that is when I have these inspirations to do these videos, I think what I need to do is I need to just take a little more time to think about them, because a lot of the time I will fire up the camera when I have all this emotion going on and I'm fired up, and a lot of the time I'm not really conveying the message that I really want to. So I had a little bit more time to think about what I wanted to say. And for those of you that have seen the video, this will probably sound a little bit more different. Currently right now I'm in Calgary, downtown Calgary, and they're unloading me, and this is just taking forever, so I thought I would take this opportunity and put this video together for you while I'm waiting. Now, the title of the video, Hold On To Your Faith, and the reason why I wanted to do a topic on this is because I have gone through just a really tremendous trial. And I've had comments from people, well, we don't need to know your whole life story, and you don't need to show this, to people. But the reason why I'm telling you this is just in case there's someone else out there that's dealing with this. And we need to show what the Lord is doing. We need to show, how we get through these things. And the trial I've been dealing with has been horrendous. It's been an emotional trial. It's not necessarily anything anyone's done to me. It's certain things in me that really need to change. I've always been a very, very emotional person. Not in a sense where I break down all the time, but what I mean by emotional is I wear my heart on my sleeve. I care a lot about people. I fall fast and I fall hard for a pretty girl, and that's something where I have to, there's something that you have to do to avoid that from happening again, and that's having strict boundaries in your life. And that's one thing that my life has been lacking, and because of that, it's very difficult for me to accept things that don't go my way. And so it's been the inner trial has been tremendous. And through it, I've been praying and asking God for guidance, and asking Him to show me the way, and asking Him to tell me what I need to do. And I haven't heard anything. And this has been going on for months. And I guess it just gets to the point where you just lose all hope. And I lost all hope in my prayers. I lost all hope in my faith that God was hearing me, that He was directing me. I just did not feel like He was even there with me. I know He's out there, but I just didn't feel like He was there with me. And because of it, I felt like, what have I done that was so wrong? And there's sin in my life, and there's sin in all of our lives, and I guess if we dwell too much on it and we don't forgive ourselves of these things, we can actually use that as, well, okay, this is obviously why God's not listening or answering prayer, because of the things I've done. But if we've confessed those things, He has forgiven us, and they are history. He does not bring those things back up again. I think one of the big problems that I've had is forgiving myself of the dumb things I've done. But I have felt myself really lose my faith in the last little while, even to the point where I'm back to listening to 80s music again. And it's not like there's anything terribly wrong with that, but it takes our focus off the Lord. And I want my focus to be on Him all the time. And but there's one thing that I did learn, though. In case you're going through this, in case you're going through a situation where, the situation looks impossible. The situation that I'm dealing with looks absolutely impossible. I cannot even see anything going the way I've been praying unless God intervenes and does a miracle. Seems impossible. But God is the God of impossibilities. He's the God He can do anything. He can turn a situation that looks totally impossible, totally hopeless, and he can turn it around and for his glory. In my situation, I was hoping he was going to do that. But now, you know what? It's gotten to the point where I'm tired now. I don't want to deal with it no more. I want to move on. I want to see what he's got for me on the horizon. And I've actually been stubborn, really stubborn, wanting to do things my way, wanting to do things that were comfortable for me. I thought I heard the Lord telling me that, things were going to go my way that I was hoping for. And I felt this for the longest time. And then everything's going totally opposite. And I wonder why I lost my faith. I wonder why I lost all hope in my prayer. I think what we need to do is we need to recognize, is it God's voice that's speaking to us? Or is it ourself? Is it our flesh? Is it our desires? Is it the enemy that's lying to us? The sad thing is I really don't know if anything that was told to me was the Lord. I don't know. And the reason why I'm saying that is because maybe I really haven't heard from him yet to really decipher whether or not that voice was his or the voice of my own desires and my own flesh. And the best way to find that out is to totally surrender to everything and just do whatever I'm supposed to do every day and submit to his will, be obedient, get into his word, stay in prayer, not put any hope or expectation on anything. I'm not putting my hope. I have no more hope left on anything that I desired. None. I have no expectations anymore. Zero. I have nothing. I am living my life one day at a time. I have no idea what's going to happen tomorrow, nor do I want anything specific to happen for tomorrow. There's still probably about 5% left hope in me for the dreams that I had. I don't know why it's still there, but maybe it'll dwindle away soon enough. But the dreams that I had for the last 2 years, there's still 5% hope there that God will turn it around. And does that make me stubborn? No. When you love someone, you love someone. You just can't shut the feelings off. And you know what? The hope will probably go away. And to me it's a tragedy, it's sad. It is. To me it's a waste. A total waste. But as the song that Josh Wilson sang, nothing is wasted. Everything that's in the hands of Jesus, nothing is wasted. And I really do hope something good comes out of this. It's very hard for me to be downtown Calgary because I'm looking at the city life and I'm looking at people going to work, and I spent a lot of time taking walks downtown Vancouver with Jeanette. And this is a huge adjustment. Very difficult, huge adjustment. This is the most difficult thing I've ever had to deal with in my entire life. But you know what? It's time to move forward. And it's time to move forward and trust the Lord. So, Jeanette, if you're watching, they were wonderful memories. They were. And I still think it's a tragedy. But, you got to do what you got to do. You got to do what you feel you need to do. And I will move on. I will move forward. And the God of my salvation will sustain me, and he will get me through every single day. And every day I am getting stronger. And every day I will gain strength in my faith, my walk with the Lord, my obedience with the Lord. And I will choose not to walk in the flesh, but by the will of God. So those of you out there that are dealing with a lack of faith right now, those of you that are having issues with your faith and not believing or having faith in your prayer, there's one thing that I learned during my 21-day sabbatical, and that was I learned to recognize a test and a trial. And what I've been dealing with is no doubt a test, and it's certainly a trial. But you know what? I'm going to get through it, and I'm going to pass it, not by my will, not by my strength, but by the strength of the Lord Yeshua. I will gain strength through him who comforts me. Okay, so that probably sounds a little bit better than the last video. If you're dealing with a lack of faith and a lack of trust and you're at your bottom right now, that is the time when you need to hold on to the Lord the most. Because recognize that it's a test and he will walk you through the storm. Okay? So God bless all of you in the name of Yeshua. I hope this video was helpful in some way. I'll catch up with you soon. Okay, bye for now.